Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This week, I've been asked about the Dandian. And I've been thought about the Dandian for a long, long time. And when I was asked about the Dandian again, I forgot. I totally forgot about Dandian. You know the Dandian, don't you? Huh? Someone tells me, remind me, what is the Dandian and where is it? That's the question that was asked to me. Okay. Let me tell you about a few fundamental basic concepts. Okay? We like an EV. We have a battery that we charge, then we use it up, then we have to charge it again. That's how we are manufactured. This is how Buddha decided to create us that way. Okay? That's how it is. So we have a battery that when we sleep, it gets charged. So that's why in the morning when you wake up, you feel refreshed, you feel energized, yes? Or when you take a nap, like Asians do in the afternoon, okay, after lunch, great idea. It's a good way to recharge yourself. This is fantastic. Actually, I recommend it if you can afford it. Okay? So it's a good thing to recharge a battery, okay? So that's a concept right there. So it's about how big your battery is, how much of a charge it can take, how quickly you can charge it, right? And finally, how quickly you discharge it. All right? That's the basics of life. Most people don't know about this fundamental concept of a battery. Okay? They think that is only the EV thing. No, it's us. The EVs are actually imitating us. The superchargers basically means that some people, they can charge faster than others. That's natural, okay? It's not natural. It's about your skill level. Your Chan skill level. Chan helped you develop the ability to charge a battery. Okay? Actually, there's one more thing that's unnatural with Chan that most people don't understand. That is, with Chan, the more skilled you are, the bigger your battery. Isn't that cool? This is why we practice meditation, because it helps us pack more energy into the battery. So it's like it makes our battery bigger or more efficient. That's the one advantage of Chan. Okay? It enlarges our capacity. Okay? Number two, another advantage of Chan is that with Chan skills, you can charge faster than the others. The ones who are more skilled in Chan are basically faster charger. So you have a regular charger like ordinary people, then you have better and better chargers, you have superchargers, okay? And then something that Elon and the Chinese haven't been able to do yet is you have a hypercharger. Okay? For that guy, hypercharger, this is how long it takes to charge. Got that? Okay? 70-80%. That's all. That's Chan technology. Impressed? All right? Yes, sir, too.
Thank you for putting it so plainly, Master. If I say it back to you,
yeah,
the difference between a Chan practitioner and a Tesla is that with a Tesla, the more you charge it over time, the overall battery is going to degrade. It's going to lose total capacity. But with a Chan practitioner, the more you charge it over time, your battery actually adds lithium ion nodes, giving you more capacity.
Not quite.
Okay.
First of all, recently there are articles saying that the EV batteries actually last a lot longer than we thought. Okay? They retain the charges very well, a lot better than we thought. First of all. So the degradation from the use of these EVs, okay, is not that bad. Okay? Number two, how quickly you charge it and the expansion of the thing is not quite the way you think. Okay? Let me put it bluntly for you. Your capacity to charge, okay, is related to your Chan skills, but actually it's about your mind. Ultimately, your mind caps how fast, how much you can charge. So Chan, this is a secret. Chan unlocks that. Chan extends your self-limitation. Because you say, okay, I can only charge 150 kilowatt battery, because you decide that's the case. Believe it or not. Isn't that cool? There's a lot of things that you put a limit on yourself, on how much you can charge, how quickly you can charge, and so forth. But Chan is the ability to help you develop that track record of enhancing yourself and enhancing it again, and more, and more, and more. That's what Chan is about. It's not talk, folks. You have to believe it yourself. Okay? Through the practice. Yes, Nai.
Thank you, Master. Which mind are you talking about?
Which what?
Which mind is controlling the Chan?
Your husband's minds, who else? Okay, anyone else? We limit ourselves a lot more often than you people realize. It's fascinating. Okay? That's the difference between us mortals and the Buddha. Buddha's mind has no inhibitions, no limitations. It's us who are conditioned by, what society tells us, about what our mother tells us, and so forth. And so Chan unlocks that. He says, enough of that. All right? But that's something you discover gradually as you stick with the training. Okay, so more details. Because I have a lot of instructors who I'm not sure what they're teaching, so every now and then I should have a refresher course, okay, so that everyone is on the same page, same chapter, all right? Okay, what else about this EV or this charging technology here? Next question is, where is this battery? Go Forest. It's for real, folks. When we talk about battery, when you practice Chan, you will feel it. When you charge it up, you feel there's somewhere in your body where the charging is occurring, right? Where it's being stored. Go ahead, Go Forest.
Good morning, Master.
Morning.
I have a question that doesn't follow your topic at this point, but I'm kind of curious. who is Vairocana Buddha?
Who's Buddha?
Who is Vairocana Buddha?
Vairochana Buddha?
Yeah, Vairocana Buddha.
Vairochana Buddha is the Dharma body Buddha. Buddhas have 3 bodies. One, the one that people have seen, is Shakyamuni Buddha. He's called Transformation Body Buddha. Okay, Transformation Body Buddha meaning is not real. It's transformed. It's manifested by somewhere else and manifested from Vairochana Buddha. Got that? So I just told you about 2 types of Buddhas already. Vairochana, which is a Dharma body, which is the real deal. Okay? When you become a Buddha, you have this Dharma body Buddha that you share with all the other Buddhas. This is why, unlike us, we don't share body. That's why we have jealousy. When you share bodies, you say, why should I be jealous of myself? See, it's very logical, So that's why Vairochana Buddha is the Dharma body, meaning it has everything. Okay, all the entire universe is a Dharma body. Okay, what you can see or you cannot see. All of it, the entirety, the totality of the universe, okay, whatever it is the Dharma body of the Buddha, okay? You don't have to go very far, okay? We are it. We are part of the Buddha's Dharma body Buddha because we are part of the entire universe. Can you see that? Reason number 2, because of that, he knows everything about us. Don't think he doesn't know, because we are him. He is us. Except he's aware more not only of you, Ronald, but also he's aware of Vicky here and Sarah. Okay, yeah, say hello, Vicky, Sarah. You see, we are all part of him. He's not limited like us. We're limited by ourselves, so we only see ourselves. But he is part of us, of Vicky, of Sarah, Peter, and everyone else. Isn't that cool?
Master, when we discover or
when you die, what happens? Sorry.
I was just trying to follow up.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Someone look at you and say, yeah, you want to talk about death? No. Just kidding. It's okay, Ron. Go ahead. Continue.
I was trying to ask, when we get in touch with the Buddha nature, our self Buddha nature, is that when we is that when we get connected to the Dharma body?
Yes.
Kana?
Yes. You begin now to have access to it. So you begin to have part of Vicky. And Sarah. I said, ooh, nice. And you become what? Less jealous. Yeah. What else bothers you? Mm-hmm. Death? No? Good questions. Okay? Yeah. Yes, Peter. Now Peter has problems. How about me and my wife?
I was just going to try and answer your original question, Master.
Yes, sir.
The Dianten is located behind your belly button, and in my experience, like a little bit up.
Little bit up. You know why it's a little bit up with Peter's case? Do you know what? Would you like to know? She's laughing already. too many tacos. He loves tacos, Del Taco tacos. Not even the authentic tacos, no, has to be Del tacos. All right. Along that line, yes and no. Okay. First of all, well, when I first started learning Chan meditation, Master Hsuan had a hat because he's no longer with them, even though he uses then his Dharma names. He had he has an ex-disciple who deep down is a Taoist. Okay? You will find him having Taoist books everywhere, and what he teaches is basically a variation of Taoist practices. Okay? And the Taoists have a Dandian concept as well. The Taoist concept is about approximately, okay, you take a navel. This is for your reference. It's not right and wrong. I just want you to be aware of a general knowledge, okay, so that you are not a boring person when people talk to you at lunch or on the bus and say, hey, how's your Dandian today? So, oh, yeah, fine, thank you. Okay? Don't be such a bore. You should, open your mind, and see how wide, how vast the world is. It's not always tacos or burritos and so forth, okay? And bánh bèo, lately, for me, it's bánh bèo. I didn't realize that I'm from Central Vietnam. Bánh bèo is a Central Vietnam invention. Not the crepes. That's bánh xèo. It's different. Bánh bèo is a little thing in a small cup, as whitish. Okay? And you have, supposedly, originally, it's shrimps. Okay? It says kind of orange. And then you pour a little bit of nước mắm, fish sauce on that. And you eat it. In Vietnam, we take a bamboo stick, and we go around the lips to loosen it, okay? You pry it up and you go, this size. It's so cool. And I recently, I found out in San Jose, in that North Bay area, in that NorCal area, they have like 3 or 4 or 5 different branches. They would sell only bánh bèo, Central Vietnam thing. You guys wouldn't know. You guys are not Central Vietnam people. We Central Vietnam, there are very few of us left. Authentic ones, like myself. Okay? And so it's really tasty. Okay? It's shrimp thing. And, Central Vietnam, typically, we kind of pour. Okay? Unless you're royalties, you're kind of poor. So for us to be able to eat the bánh bèo, you don't know bánh bèo, do you? And you have shrimps and the good stuff. It's nice. You have a little bit of scallions oil. You spread a little bit on that, and it's very good. And they sell 50 of these for $10. Something like that. I intend to go look for it when I drive up north. Only Central Vietnam people appreciate these things. How do we get into bánh bèo, by the way? Never mind. I'm very scattered. You notice. I speak Dharma, all of a sudden I think of food and lunch. Yeah. Look it up. Yeah, it's a cool Vietnam thing. It's not quite tacos. A little bit smaller, but yes, sir. 2.
I believe the cause and effect master was, I said the Diantian is behind your belly button, but in my case, a little bit up. And then you said that's because I like tacos too much. And then that made you think about Banbao.
Thank you. Now it makes sense. Okay, so going back to the Dandian, okay, the Taoists have this concept of Dandian is basically below the navel, about 3 fingers of yours below the Dandian, okay, and 2 fingers, maybe two digits, 2 these things inside. Yeah. So you go 3 and 2 inside. And that's the Dandian. Because when they meditate, because the Taoists also meditate, we gossip, okay guys, today, never mind about chant, we just gossip a little. Live a little, come on. Don't be such a bore, Jesse. Okay? So, when they meditate, here's what happens. When they meditate, they pack the qis there. You know qis, don't you? Qi is life energy that flows through your body. How do you know it flows through? Because the motto is that wherever the qi flows, the blood follows. Okay? So in herbal medicine, Eastern medicine, they know you're sick because the qi flow is blocked. So they use acupuncture, they use herbs, okay, to unblock those at those points, and that's how the qi flows, and that's how you get better, you feel better. That's simple. Okay? All right. So the Taoist practitioners, like Master Hsuan-Hua's ex-disciples, they understand qi, and they that guy taught me about the Dandian concept more than Master Hsuan-Hua. Master Hsuan-Hua, Chinese, remind me later what the Chinese teach. Okay, but for the Taoists, there's a Dandian there. So when you meditate, the Taoists meditate, you pack the qi there, and you feel something in your tummy, like when after you eat tacos. Same thing. You feel something inside. Same thing when you meditate. The Dandian actually fills up. Okay, something in there fills up with qi, and when it fills up, okay, you feel kind of full. You feel happy. You feel relaxed, and you don't need to eat as much. Vice versa. If you eat a lot, you have stuff inside your stomach already, it's hard for you to meditate because there's no room for the qi to build. Is that clear? It works both ways. All right? Now you know. You won't be surprised when people, the Taoists come to you and say, oh, I feel good about my Dandian. And you say, oh, me too. All right? So far, so good? Okay, that's Taoist Dandian. You should know that. So I just talk to you about concept. If I have new people here, young people here, so I want them to be more, cosmopolitan, more worldly, know about, what Taoist thing, what the model of the health is, what Eastern medicine, and so forth, right? Now, so it's there, somewhere in that area that packs qi. So when you meditate, the qi is packed there, okay? And when you, in your daily life, you use it up, use up the qi flows throughout your body. Okay, as it flows through the body, maybe you encounter some blockages in your shoulder because you've been lifting weight and you sprained it a little. Okay, so now it's blocked here. So as it goes through, the qi flow through to the window, the shoulders area. You say, oh, it cannot go through. That's why, okay? Or when you meditate, you cross your legs like that, okay? The blood is not flowing around your knees, and therefore the chi is not flowing, okay? They come in hand. Chi and blood flows are equivalent, more or less, okay? So now the chi, because it's blocked there, it's blocked around your knees. For example, when you meditate, Ron, look at Ron. See, Ron doesn't cross his legs because he's smart. He says, I'm not going to cross my legs. It could block my chi. Right, Ron? Look at him now. Oh, we hear you. We can see you. It's okay. Go back to sleep. Okay?
I'm sorry, what did you ask me?
No, nothing. Relax. Okay, so when you bend your knees like that, okay? Anyone bends your knees, the chi is blocked. Okay? Because it's not natural. Our legs are not meant to be bent like that. It's not natural for us. The blood is not flowing properly. Blood's not flowing properly, meaning chi is not flowing properly either. And what happens is that your system, shall we call it, immune system, it fights. When it's in trouble, it fights for survival. It says, I have a problem here around my knees. I better fix it. It's automatic, by the way. You don't need to do anything. Your body is perfectly capable of taking care of itself, to heal itself. So it says, I'm in pain here. Around my knees, it's not working. So it naturally pushes more chi to the knees, from your battery to the knees. Shh. That's why you're depleting your chi. Okay? But at the same time, as you're depleting, it's not helping. Right? Because it's still hurting. In that process there, because of the pain that you incur, okay, it actually now speeds up your charging rate. Because the body says, I need more chi. It tells itself, I need more chi because I still need to rescue my knees. So that's how you increase your charging rate, folks, automatically, by enduring the pain. Isn't that ingenious? This is the genius of the Chan masters, folks. They thoroughly understand that process of chi thing. That's why they said, you want to meditate, you want to improve, increase the concentration, increase your battery size, increase your charging rate, go full lotus, go half lotus. Shh, don't tell anyone. You're not impressed. Good Lord. Okay, settle down. This is a serious class here. You're all jokers. Okay, got that? So that's the genius behind it, is we force you to discharge it. Because of discharge rate so fast, your body says, I better recharge faster. Because that's how your body functions. And the Chan masters, again, understand that secret. So you believe, you do what you're told, you naturally will improve. No need to understand. Ain't that clever? It is ingenious. And you know what? After my master died, my generation, we don't teach this anymore because of people whine. Oh, I hurt so much, I can't take this. Whims. Yes, 9.
Thank you, Master. There's a question here from Jin Wei.
Yes.
Master, good morning. Is the dantian the battery of the body and the qi is the current?
Yes.
What about cross legs? Is this the supercharger?
Crossing legs is crossing legs. Yes. And crossing your legs is the training to activate the supercharger. It's so beautiful, okay? And this is difficult because unless you have the blessings, when we tell you cross your legs and do the pain, you will not do it. That's the limitation of Ajahn. We know there's a technology. We know that you're able to do that. We tell you, we said, no, I don't believe you. On the other hand, I just read it from my teacher and I just did it myself. Blessings. That's the difference. That's why we can't force our children to cross their legs. Okay? We cannot force people to cross their legs. So what do? Bribe them or threaten them? There you go. Very simple. Yes, 2.
Thank you, Master. So qi and blood, that goes together. How about your bone does get stronger, and as well as other organs too?
Yes. Okay. It turns out that as your qi flows stronger, let's go to the next level. Let's suppose, forget about battery for now. Okay. So assuming wherever the battery is, okay, it packs it. It's full now. We all have a capacity. Our battery has a capacity. That's all we can charge. Okay? We all have limitations. Just like we can only be so tall, 7.4. How tall are you, Peter? 6.2? 6'3"? Oof, that's tall. Anyway, okay? We have limitation. Our battery can be so big. Okay? They can charge up so much. What happens when we are full? I tell you something else. I'm not telling you that I didn't talk about before. I didn't mention it, but casually. When your battery is full, you keep on sitting, right? Okay, you keep on meditating, so it keeps on packing. Okay, and the qi flows. Here's what also happens next. Now you have a current, electricity, the qi that flows stronger than before. It's full now. Okay? It flows stronger. And because it flows stronger, it also has a way of packing into your bones. And that's why your bones are thicker. And not thicker, but denser. So if you have osteoporosis, old people have osteoporosis, porous bones, okay? They should meditate because that will make the bones denser without medications. Your bones are denser. Here's a straight answer. Yeah? 2, follow up?
Says following question, follow-up question. So your bone is not getting better, means you're not meditating or sitting correctly, Master?
Your bone not getting better is because you have other issues. But in theory, okay, if assuming everything remains the same, you have no like bone illnesses and so forth, okay, it should get denser. Okay, or eventually it will. So it's a matter of time. Now the issue is whether it's getting denser fast enough, faster than the bone loss is occurring. So it's a different issue. Okay, but in principle, as your skills increase, your bone will get denser. So if you ballet, now not only your bone getting denser, but you can lift higher and you can have more energy for your pirouette. I'm trying to impress a young lady here. All right? Yeah. Very good. There was a question somewhere else? No? Yes, 5.
Amitofo, Master. Ginny also mentioned the organs.
Yeah.
And one thing I've been curious about is the Chinese and the Indian methodology both talk about the organ clock, how like certain hours of the day, certain organs supposedly have more energy flowing through them. Does, like if you sit at certain times, does it disproportionately affect those organ systems?
Yes and no. Here's the model that I know. I don't know everything, okay? Unlike these specialists, because it's not, I don't spend enough time researching it or looking into it. Your chi flows throughout your body constantly. That's how we function. You're breathing and the blood flows throughout the entire body. Okay, so the concept there is that the blood flows and chi flows in revolutions. Okay, so that's why for average person, for example, the one complete revolution might take 6 hours, 3 to 6 hours. Maybe 4 to 6 hours, 8 hours, depending who you are, 10 hours if you are old and weak, and so forth. Okay? So the complete revolutions and goes back to the navel. Think of it like you go from the navel, okay, from the battery, and flows and comes back. And flows and comes back. A complete revolution. It's not 24 hours. All right? So, for a person like Master Xinhua, okay, complete revolution for him takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. That's it. For us, it's longer. It's significantly longer. Okay, so you sit there long enough, you sit all day and all night and so forth for a long time, and you begin to see how long it takes for you to have a complete revolution. Okay? And typically, another concept for your reference, typically, when you have a complete revolution, you have one healing cycle. It heals. As your chi flows, it heals, come back. And you do one next revolution, it heals. So next level of healing and healing and healing and healing. So it cleanses your organs. That's why. Okay, so now in terms of self-healing, how often you do this, okay, and how strong your chi flows, like a river. If the water flows quickly, then the river is cleaner. But if it flows slowly, then you have more deposits. Anything else? So for a person like Master Hsuan, he needs to do this to maintain his health. Okay? Once. That's why he told us 2 hours every night. He says, meditate 2 hours every night, every day. And that's because he's very busy. Actually, he could do it within an hour and a half. Doesn't need 2 hours. So there's a range where you can do a complete revolution. Complete revolution. All right? Anything else? Yes, 9.
Thank you, Master. I was just curious about something. I guess since the last Chan Chi, I've noticed that I'm not as hungry as I used to be, and I'm not interested in eating as much as I used to eat. So does that mean I'm packing more chi, possibly?
It means that Eli Lilly is losing business. Well, it's natural. It's natural that as your skills are enhanced, you will need less food, you need less rest, and you have more energy, and you're stronger, and you're healthier, and live longer, and all those good things, naturally. Okay? Anything else? Yes, number 3.
I just want to ask, how do you know when it's a full revolution cycle? Like, how can you tell?
As you meditate more, you become more sensitized to it, to how it works for your body. Okay? But don't worry about it. It's a really good question. Here's what happens to you. You can tell because as your Chan skills improves, you find that you in general, on average, you need less sleep. Okay, so it's for real. So it doesn't matter, don't worry about a fixed number. It's about you can gauge yourself in general. Yes, 9.
Thank you, Master. There's a question here from T.S. Geppetto. Is the chi cycle related to breaking through the pain barrier while sitting? At first, for me, it was 4 hours, and then later it was 2.5 hours to break through for me. Thank you.
For breaking through, it has more to do with the strength of the flow. It takes 4 hours, meaning it takes 4 hours to build up to that level that can help you break through the pain. Okay? At 2.5 hours, meaning that you get up to that threshold a lot quicker. That's related to the charging speed. Now you can charge much faster than before, significantly faster than before. Congratulations. Anyone else? Okay, so where is this battery? Okay, I told you. It's the Taoists. They told you I told you where it is from their perspective, and they also told you that when you meditate, it packs something there in that area. That's not just tacos or bánh bèo, for that matter. All right? So where is it exactly? All you need to know is the general area. Don't be too stuck on that. When I wrote in my Chan handbook, is your navel, okay? You take your finger, stick in your navel, is right there. Okay? That's your dantian. And that's good enough. You don't need to know exactly. It turns out, it's there, but it's not there. Okay? So that's why it depends. Don't be so stuck on things. Yeah. Okay? And you should know better. When you hear, I love you, no, you don't. It should be your first reaction. Just kidding. Yes, GF.
Amitabha Master, so the chi, is it something that can be measured physically or is something more like spiritually?
The chi is a life force, okay? And there's no really technical measure. Okay, there's no instrument that can measure it. Okay, but I told you, because if you understand the concept that you need to fix yourself, your body repairs itself. Okay, and therefore there's a revolution of chi flowing. Okay. And you can tell that the flow is stronger because you need less sleep. It's right there, a real indicator. Whether the scientists will in the future manage to measure or not, it doesn't matter. Okay? Because for us, that incremental knowledge, is it 2 hours, 3 hours, 5, 6 hours, it changes. Okay? For example, if your body, you abuse it a lot, okay, then it takes longer. If it typically takes you 4 hours to do one full revolution because of your excessive use and abuse of your body, it might take now 5 hours. So that means that you sleep more than normal. That's natural variation, fluctuations in life. Okay? But the point here is that the main thing is that you understand the concept that there's a full revolution to repair yourself, that the body does automatically. So if you understand that concept, you believe in the concept, then what you want to do is faster. Then you fix yourself a lot faster. So that's where Chan comes in. Okay? You learn to fix yourself faster and faster and faster. That's the idea of why I tell you. Yes, 9.
Thank you, Master. There's a question here from Shannon. If you have pain when you're sitting in lotus, does this mean that your chi is flowing through you at a slower rate? And can you equate how healthy you are based on how long you can sit in lotus pain-free? Thank you.
Now, there are lots of factors regarding your health, so you can't really, so not always a one-to-one on your health versus your chi flows. There's a lot of factors involved. So it's not meant to tell you all you need to know about your health and how to maintain your health. It's too complicated, and no one really knows. Because also now when you talk about health, it's not just chi, but also karmic retributions as well. So it's a very complicated picture. I would not go there. Don't worry about it. Only worry about things that are under your control. You can do things to enhance your chi flow, that's under your control. But whether you're healthier or less healthy, it's when it comes down to that, there's a lot of factors among which there's karma is involved. And no one has control over it, including Buddhas. Buddhas have no control over it. You have this body here, things happen to it because of different factors from all over. Okay, so this is why we don't need to worry about it. It's about doing the best we can, okay, with our skills and our knowledge. Anything else? Okay, so where is this thing here? Well, this battery. Okay, fine. Yes, GF.
Hello, Master. I want to ask, as per neuroscience, it says human need 7 to 8 hours of sleep, but spirituality says less is okay. So in that situation, how do you define it, and what should be the mindset?
Could you repeat the question, please? I didn't quite catch the first part of the question.
Okay. So as per neuroscience, it says human need 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and spirituality says less is fine. So how do you define that? And if either case, like, what should be the mindset?
Okay, thank you. All right. Neuroscience is confused about this. In fact, this is my personal opinion. Neuroscience lacks a lot of information, okay, especially about sleep. When you read the literature, they keep on changing their minds. It used to be 8 hours, now it's 7, now it's 6.5, it's 6, and so forth. You notice in how the numbers or the levels keep on changing as they get more information. And they go up and down, up and down, up and down. The main thing about the sleep is basically it's for repairs. Your body shuts down because it needs to repair itself. It's not boredom, it's not depression alone. It's about its physical need to repair itself. That's why you need to sleep. And the sleep is very important for repairs because when you sleep, your mind stops functioning. Your thinking mind stops functioning. And that's when the qi flows strongest. See the parallel. Your mind has to stop functioning, okay? You have to stop thinking before your qi can flow at its best, its strongest, to repair itself. And you need to stop thinking when during your sleep, as long you need to sleep so that you can repair yourself. You see the model? Chan is a similar process where you meditate, you stop your mind from thinking, and that's when your qi flows stronger. So when you meditate, you actually are repairing your body as well. And the result of which, you don't need to sleep as much at night. Isn't that cool? That's all you need to know. Don't need to know exactly 6 hours or 8 hours, whatever. Whatever the scientists or medical people like to believe, it's okay. Okay? With all due respect, they're trying their best. Okay? They certainly don't know everything. We all have limitations. But as far as we are concerned, we understand the concept behind it. It's not about number of hours. It's about how much repair is needed for you to recover and be at your best again. Okay? So instead of worrying about a fixed number of hours, we focus on developing the skills to charge the battery faster. Okay? So we can repair faster. All right. Yes, 9.
Thank you, Master. I think this might be your last question for this morning.
Yeah, I take that, and I take one more question, and we stop.
Thank you. This is from Juju R3U4B. Amitabha Master, I have a question. During my sit, I feel pain in my upper left side of my head. it flinches, feels like energy goes into those spots during my sit, and also spots in my throat. Spots in my throat are tense. Would you mind if I focus on those spots and recite the Buddha's name? Because I feel more issues sometimes mentally when I focus on my head or my throat as well. Amitabha.
Okay, good questions. It's more advisable for you just to focus on the dandian. And that will undo those spots, those sore spots, a lot faster. Okay? And that's the training. Don't worry about those spots. They will be taken care. They take care of themselves naturally. But if you were to say, no, oh, it's hurting here, Amitabha, okay, that's contrary to the Chan practice. You are aware of it, and you don't do anything, and it will take care of itself a lot faster if you do nothing at all, number one. Number two, those are temporary states, the discomfort in your throat, in your head, and you can they will get resolved automatically a lot faster if you do nothing about them. Don't worry, you're fine. Continue, it will clear up a lot faster than you think. Yes, 3, final question for today.
Amitabha, Master. Master, I just wanted to express my deepest gratitude for you supporting our youth. This week, Camila, a Sharia showed up and he just came rolling towards her. And for me, it was like a manifestation of your support. And so I just wanted to say thank you so much for doing that. It really means a lot. And I think of all the kids that also attended to the youth camp. And I just imagine like all the blessings they just receive and they are enjoying of that. It was a great thing just to see that. The Sharia that showed up, it looks like an amber, like a honey color, and it was just see it coming from nowhere, rolling to hers, and she turned and then she looked and she's like, "Is that a Sharia?" And it just, to me, I'm blown away. So, thank you so much, Master. I appreciate your support.
Thank you for telling us. How big was it?
It is small. Uh-huh. It's a small Sharia. Uh-huh. And it just, so there's a carpet, but then she was here and sitting down. She was going to pick up something, and then we just saw her.
Was it rolling?
Rolling toward her.
No wind?
No, there's no wind. We weren't doing anything. I was just sitting in the back. And
no fan, no air conditioning, nothing.
No, nothing. We don't have air conditioner, and there was no fan. And
wow.
And then I just saw like a bright like a light, and so I can see it like the color. But I wasn't sure of it until she just saw it, and so we were just seeing it. It came rolling to her, and and she's like, "Is that a Sharia?" And then she looked and picked it up, and that is amazing.
Wow, that's amazing. That's wonderful. I'm so impressed and jealous. The old monk, the old abbot would be so proud of her. Yeah, you should call up the old monk and say, "Hey, master, look at my Sharia." Eat your heart out, master. So cool. Yes, too.
Thank you, Master. So when you say when we are sleeping, you're resting your mind and your body, but when you're dreaming, is it considered as thinking?
It's a lower level of thinking. It's not the same as, it doesn't require as much mental energy as your conscious thinking, your literal thinking, your calculating, okay? It burns a lot of energy. Yeah. All right. So anyway, so the chi is about, the danti and the battery is about that general area. Don't worry about the exact location, okay? And yet you feel it somewhere, but that's part of it, okay? If you're a Taoist, you say, oh, it got to be there. I say, yeah, it's there, but it's only because it's there temporarily. As you switch to Buddhist Chan meditation, you find out actually it's there, but it's not there. Okay, with all due respect. Yes, 3.
Master, so I was so excited, and we were on our way coming here, and I said, I'm going to bring the Sharia to show.
Mm-hmm. And it's gone now?
I opened the case, and
poof, it flew away.
Yeah, and I want to repent. I say sorry to Camila, and I told everyone in my house, do not come in, so that when we go back.
Wow.
But yeah, Camila told me, Mom, don't look, don't be attached.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go
Listen to your own daughter. Yeah.
Let's go to temple.
Easy come, easy go, girl. Okay.
Just want to repent for touching it. I should have done that. It was not my manifestation. It was hers. So.
Wow. Okay. Well, you can call the old monks. You can have a share to make it up. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Let's go to lunch.